Alright, hello and welcome back to Planescape Torment. I'm going to try to make today's video a bit of a shorter one. We've kind of gone...
stronger.
Okay, did not expect him to say that the moment I loaded up the game, but we've been kind of over time with previous videos, so let's try to maybe not do that this time. Also, last time we discovered that if you just stare next to sketchy people, they will chase you. Right, let's talk to Sarah the Skeptic. I believe she's been calling me over a whole bunch last video. As you approach, the elderly woman turns and stares at you. La, look who's come calling on Sarah today, Death's dearest son. She looks up and down and shakes her head in disbelief. By every power in its mother, boy, what crypt did you crawl out of? Well, if she actually knows about us, that's fun. Let's try to be charismatic here. While the crypt is losing its charm, so I'm looking around for the right place to die. Know of anywhere? She barks a laugh that rattles your ears. Ha! Not here, unless you want to die of boredom. What's wrong with here? Shh. Someone pinch your sense and your sight, boy? Look around, what do your eyes tell you? A bunch of fun-loving dustmen drinking happily and conversing merrily, celebrating life to its fullest. You got a clever tongue there, boy. Mayhap your tongue is cleverer than you are. That'd explain the scars. It doesn't explain why dustmen is standing here ridiculing other dustmen. Care to answer that one? Are you a dustman? A dustman, I suppose. I've seen enough stand past the hourglass while wearing these robes. This body's almost ready to pay the ferryman. Are you afraid of dying? This got a very heavy turn in our conversation very quickly. Of course I am, boy. Who isn't? Well, except dustmen. I'm not afraid because they've been swallowing so much of their own bad droppings over the decades. They've blinded themselves into thinking that death is some sort of release. You don't sound much like a dustman. I guess the dustman robes don't fit me as well as they used to. What happened? Life, I suppose. Never mind. I won't bore you with the details. I know that's not the word it looks like, but I still don't want to get clipped out of context. And also, it's a very bold choice of word to use. You'd like to know, actually. Oh, would you? How will you take me for, boy? I don't know and I don't care. I feel like that's the best. You're the one who asked me to rattle my bone box, boy. I'd be careful what you ask for in the future. Well, farewell. I guess that wasn't the right path to take with her. You better hop along back to your crypt, boy. I don't have much time left in this life to banter words with you. Oh, okay, that's it? I messed up and we don't get to talk for more? Let's talk to Narochi then, I guess. You're here. Here's someone to talk to. You see a spindle-thin dustman in dirty black robes. His stiff black hair springs forth from his skull like a crown of spikes, and his leopard-white skin is drawn sharply across his skull. He's frowning into his drink and mumbling to himself. His voice is getting a little weird. Also, I guess I didn't realize that last one that would just end the conversation. It's kind of a shame, but anyways, greetings. The dustman looks up. Geez, my voice is really going. The dustman looks up, blinks once, then looks at you up and down, studying you. As he studies you, he takes one of his spiked locks and points at himself with it. Narochi, initiate, dustman, guard. I'm here with the posting outside. Many troubles have I. Help can you? The mausoleum awakes, the dead walk, the dead disturbed, the dustman disturbed. Find out what disturbs the undead, and copper coins will pay. Very well. Where is this mausoleum?
Updated my journal.
Mausoleum by Dustman Memorial. Go north and west from Black Monument to go to Arch and make a semicircle over your heart with this finger this make. To the mausoleum go you will. So that's the key. I'll look into it then. Farewell. Farewell? Farewell. Nothing else to talk to him about. Anyone else here have a name? Dustman. I could go back there and investigate that, and I'd probably start a fight. Let's talk to old Copper Eyes. Awaiting death. He needs someone to talk to too. Before he is a tall, silent figure, he could easily pass for a statue, although the deep furrows in his face and brow would make you wonder if the sculptor is a little too eager in defining the face with his chisel. He looks well over 50 years old. Exactly how much over 50 is hard to tell. As he slowly turns to look at you, you catch the dull sheen of copper in his eyes. Greetings. Old Copper Eye stares at you. His eyes are difficult to make out past the black well of his eye sockets. They look to have a coppery sheen about them. I guess that's why they call him Old Copper Eyes. If I tell him this, I'm looking to sign one of the dead contracts. What does he tell us? Copper Eyes makes embarrassed nods and slowly reaches into his dustman robes with both hands. With his left hand, he pulls forth a small bag of human skin. With his right hand, he draws forth a piece of parchment folded across a finger bone pen. The bag and the parchment are slowly laid on the table in front of you. Let's examine it. It's a contract that entitles the dustman to take possession of the signer's body after he has passed beyond the eternal boundary. I should read this out loud, not just in my head. The signer in exchange receives a monetary sum from the dustman agreed upon at the time of signing. You assume the sum in the bag is the amount you will receive for signing the contract. We can just take the bag, but did we sign the one with what's his name there? Yeah, we did because we got the money. Copper Eye says nothing, so he reaches for the bag and parchment and draws them into the folds of his robe. Well, that's you're just an alternate, I guess, to Mortai. Let's see the old awaiting death. Before he is a young dustman with stubble on his chin and dark circles beneath his eyes. He's staring at the wall with a somber expression. Greetings. The dustman doesn't look up. He stares straight ahead as if he is seeing something several leagues beyond the walls of the bar. Can I ask you some questions? Apparently not. Alrighty then, Morty says. Let's go, Chief. This dust might as well be fertilizer. Fair enough. Let's get out of here. As you turn to leave, the dustman suddenly speaks, his voice barely a murmur. You have to strain to hear the words. You think he said something about a contract. What did you say? The dustman turns to you, his face like stone, his eyes dead. Why'd you sign that contract? I wanted to see if it stirred my memory. Stir your memory. And remember nothing but this life that you've left behind? What should I have done it for? A release? A release from this existence. Look, surely you've seen the corpses that walk the streets of Sigil. Mindless, incapable of feeling pain or anger or the weight of years. That is the true death that walks there. That is perfection. Why would anyone want such a thing? I would. Release is what I crave, the emptiness, no more pain and suffering. You wish to die? Yes. Why do you want to die? This existence is a mockery of life. I do not wish to continue the charade any longer. Why would anyone wish to remain in this foul city in the center of a multiverse that feeds on pain and hatred? Death is silent, comforting. It's a bleak outlook. There's a lot more to life than pain and hatred. This is living? This existence is a mockery of life. I don't wish to continue the shroud any longer. Death is silent, comforting. Maybe after the first death. The first death? What, were you resurrected? Resurrected. Brought back to life? The magic required is indeed powerful. Who would be capable of such power? Yeah, let's not ask him to kill us for obvious reasons, but a powerful sorcerer or priest, or one of the powers. Not anyone I know. I don't believe you know anyone with the sword either. If I ever die to remember, I will turn and speak to it of it to you. Then you may gauge whether or not I lie. Farewell. I don't want to tell him to kill me for obvious reasons. I don't know what happens when you die yet, but let's delay finding out as long as I can. That guy there's got bodyguards. I think he's the only one left at the bar. Let's talk to Emmerich. You're someone I need to talk to, right? You see a heavy-set man with dark skin and grim features. He's dressed in dustin robes and is regarding you with a stony gaze. Greetings. You have the look of one lost. The man's voice is like stone settling. Did the wind send you, or are you here with purpose? Who are you? I am Emmerich, factotum and initiate of the Fourth Circle. Is this your bar? If you measure ownership in copper, this is not my establishment. If you measure ownership in spirit, it is mine. The dustmen here are my students. They are under my protection. May I ask you some questions? You've already asked that. Can you tell me about the Dustman faction? Dustmen seek the true death. Yeah, we've already learned about this. False life. I'm assuming it's just the same info. Dead contracts. Can you tell me about the dead contracts? What do you wish to sign the dead contract? What is it exactly? In exchange for 50 copper commons, the dead contract gives the Dustman faction's rights to your corpse after death. Do you wish to sign the dead contract? I don't know what will happen if you say that, so we'll hold off for now. I've come in search of a journal. These eyes have seen no journal. Perhaps your search will take you elsewhere. Alright. I'm searching for a man named Farad. Have you seen him? I would know why you seek the collector Farad. Why? Is there something wrong? The collector Farad has brought many corpses to the mortuary of late. One must ask where these bodies are from. Perhaps I could find out where these bodies are from. How would you do such a thing? I would track down Farad and ask him. If you spoke with the collector Farad and returned with his answers, you will have done a great service for the Dustman. Find where the dead he brings to us are from, and you will be rewarded. Alright. I mean, I'm trying to do that anyways, right? Very well. I'll find Farad and speak to him and find out where the dead body springs are from. I'm just repeating what he's saying, really, but... Your path is our path. Return here when you have the collector Farad's answers. Can you tell me where he is? It's not known to me where the collector Farad is. He hides from the eyes of the Dustman. I'd seek other collectors and ask them your question. Do I have other questions? I do not. Alright, I think that's about everything here. And given especially, at least given the length we spent on previous videos, I think we'll call it there for this video. So we'll save. Again, we'll ratchet save. And then I guess, yeah, we'll call it here. Is there like there's not a... It's fine. Alright, well, it didn't take as long in the bar as I thought we would, which is kind of nice. It still took basically a whole video, but And like I said, I feel like this is going to be a pretty slow-paced game. We're still kind of getting into the swing of things, but I feel like I said every time. I don't know. We'll find out more next time, but for now, we'll call it here. And as always, thank you for watching.